Hello, and welcome to Stompboxing, a podcast about guitar pedals and whatever else. I'm Dan,
I'm Carlos.
and today, what are we talking about today? What's
We're
our
talking
title?
about what do we look for in a pedal?
That's right.
I think that is what we're talking about. I don't know
Yeah.
if there's a better title for that. Because I was thinking like pedal priorities, but that's too vague. Like that could just be like, oh, I like this type of pedal or that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's good.
Yeah, just like what do we care for when we're deciding on if we buy or if we keep a pedal? Or
Yeah.
what are we excited about?
Because there's a lot out there.
Yeah.
Too much, maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of wild when I think about like I feel like there was a point where I wanted to know every pedal. Like I wanted to like be aware. I was very proud when like I would see a pedal board and be like, oh, I know what all those are.
I know all this.
And there was a point where it was like, oh, now I can't anymore. It's too much. Yeah. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about.
It's like microbrewers too. There's like so many little like all these beers that all kind of taste the same from everywhere. and it's all these pedals that all kind of do the same thing, but they look a little different. Totally, and are made in a different part of the country or the world.
Mm-hmm. So I wrote a list that
we love a list.
It would just be like kind of like a background structure for the episode, but we don't have to take it too seriously. And also, again, this was like this morning, quickly just trying to sort my thoughts. But yeah, so I wrote size and jacks. Number 2 is features versus limitations and quality.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is tool versus robot. Number 4 is personality versus neutral. Number 5, here's where we get really into it. Honesty.
Yes.
Number 6 is looks or I don't know, aesthetics, whatever we want to call that. I thought it would be interesting to start with like the most pragmatic one.
Just like, the nitty gritty, just like basic.
Just, like size and where the jacks are. Like, so basically that is, will it fit in my pedal board?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because there's been pedals that I've wanted to try or buy, but it's just like, I'm like less inclined to even try a pedal out if it's like, it's not going to fit on my board. So what's the point? Totally. What's the point of getting attached to this? Which I guess maybe that's limiting myself, but it's also like, here's a framework that I've set for myself with this because I have a pedal train Classic Junior.
Yeah, so do I.
And it's like it's got to fit on here. So, something's got to go if this goes on.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 things have to go if this goes on. If it has side jacks or whatever. If it's like a weird shape.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think the smaller the better to a point. Maybe.
Point. Yeah.
Because even on like the Chase Bliss stuff, because those are pretty compact. Those also have side jacks. Yeah, they kind of have to because of the dip switches and all that. But
like the two foot switches are pretty close.
It gets kind of cramped sometimes, depending on if you're doing a bunch of tap dancing.
Which I don't have that issue because I'm using my hands.
Yes.
But no, I don't. I mean, but even with that, like there was a point where like I was trying to really cram a lot of pedals on the board, and I had some kind of like floating like between the top and the second on the bottom row, and it was not. I don't know. I mean, it looked like shit. It just. I don't know. I think there's a limit on like even if you can fit more with smaller pedals. I don't think that's the way. But yeah, what you're saying, I mean, it is like we need all the help that we can get to not buy more pedals. So when you find something and you figure out like, oh, this won't fit.
Yeah.
It's a nice feeling in a way of like, okay, and I don't have to think about this. I don't have to go and try it. Yeah. I don't have to save up money for it. It's like, it's too big. Or
like on my board right now, I have 2 drives next to each other on the bottom row. And one is a side jack, one is a top jack. And I don't think there's a way I could do 2 side jack pedals. So it's like I could either do 2 top jacks or one of each, and it's like, all right, that's my parameters now, for better or worse.
But also, I mean, I guess we're kind of dancing around the topic that like both you and I are very much like the board is the setup. Like this is if it's not on the board, I'm not gonna use it, so there's no point in buying it.
Yeah, I do have. I've brought this up before, but this satellite board I can tack on the end for like extra like loop stuff. But that's pretty set. It's only 2 pedals, and that's kind of set.
In
stone. But it's like I'm not really gonna venture outside the framework I've set up.
Yeah, and I mean I've bought a couple of pedals just because they were fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, like 95% of the time it's just like this has to go on the board, so like something has to go out. So I mean obviously then size and like the where the jacks are, where the foot switches are, like all the stuff is very important.
What do you think of as far as foot switches go? Because there's like the silent switches, and then there's the really clicking
I prefer
ones.
those.
Yeah.
Because I mean just for like what I do, like if I'm doing like I mean they feel better on my hands.
They just call them hand switches.
Yeah, honestly, like if I could have always the option of just having like a flip switch, I would choose that.
Yeah.
Like just like a big, like, I don't know, like a light switch on a wall or something.
Oh, there you go. You should mod all your pedals to have a light switch.
Yeah. But like the clicky ones, I don't know, especially if it's like in a free improvisation setting where there might be like a quiet moment and it's like clack clack.
Yeah, there's some drives I've had where I click them on and then you can hear the click in like the delay trails too, and it's like
no, it's like loud, loud, like in the room and through the chain.
The what was it, the Freeze from Electro-Harmonix.
That is fucked up. Sorry. Like that you can't have that pedal with that foot switch.
I bought one used that
had been modded.
Yeah. Which is like the reason I bought it was because like, because this is not I remember Glad Hexelman talking about that because he had that for a while, and he was like, oh yeah, the first gig I did with it was awful because you could just hear the clicking. It's so loud.
So I would say that to me would not usually matter that much, except if it's on a pedal where you have to click all the time, then it has to be silent. But so I mean, it's not like a pedal cannot be bigger than this or a pedal cannot have side jacks. It's just like depending on what it is and depending on like what is going to replace. Sometimes it just doesn't work, and rarely I'm willing to like reorganize the whole board to just like accommodate.
It would have to be like a really revelatory pedal.
Would
have to come out for me to totally rearrange things at this point.
Yeah, which I mean, it's hard to imagine like what, unless you're going from like I'm only using pedals and now I'm going to like integrate a multi effects. Like that's like a paradigm shift big enough that then you have to kind of like rethink the whole thing. But if we're talking about just like one pedal, I don't know. It's hard to imagine that. I mean, and there's been pedals like honestly, a lot of the stuff from Game Changer Audio, they make the plasma pedal.
Okay.
Like they also have this spring reverb, but it has like, it's like the light pedal or something like that. And it has like some like infrared things that is like, every pedal that they make is crazy. But so it's like a really cool spring reverb, but then you can also do like some weird like tremolo stuff. Like it sounds great. It's mono, which is, I mean, that could be another category, but but it's just so big.
Yeah,
I was like, I can't sacrifice this much space for
I thought about that too with like was it Caroline Audio?
Oh yeah,
because they make really cool pedals.
Yeah, and they're not that big. They're just
but they're just like slightly big. So it would it would have to be like because like my main like single small pedals are like whatever the main like JHS size. I don't know what the
Hmm.
dimensions are, but that seems to be like industry standard for a lot of stuff,
Yeah, like that,
more
or
or
like
less. And it's
MXR.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like so
Hmm.
those can slot in pretty
Yeah,
interchangeably, which is nice. There's also
yeah.
I have the flower or follower or whatever it
Oh yeah,
is
yeah. That
that
has
drive,
the yeah. Those have like their
which
own
is weird.
shapes. Yeah,
But for me, it's perfect because it fits like right above my volume pedal.
yeah. There you go.
Because a normal size pedal would not fit up there.
Hmm.
So it's like,
Yeah, yeah,
not that I'm stuck with it, but it's like it's staying up there
yeah.
because because it fits.
Yeah, I mean, there are those moments when it's like, oh my god, this is meant to be. Like you
Yeah,
just find like, oh, like this four pedals is exactly
yeah.
the size of the board. Like
Mhm.
this is perfect. Yeah, like right now on the bottom row of my pedal board is like the EHX Stomp, then the Red Panda Context 2, and then the Microcosm, and it's
Mhm.
just like exactly like
Yeah.
side to side with just enough room for the cables and everything. It's like chef kiss.
What kind of expression pedal do you run too? Because that's another thing I was just thinking about is like size of like those kind of volume pedals.
I'm less picky about those because they're not on the board for me.
Yeah.
So I just put them in the backpack. But yeah, I have one of those huge Boss.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like the
Which I mean,
silver.
yeah, if I was starting over, I would choose something else because it's just so big.
That's huge.
They
They feel
now I
nice though.
have
It's
the
like
yeah, but I mean I get it when people complain about like, oh, it's so tiny that like it feels weird.
I was
I don't
surprised that
care.
I have that Dunlop Mini as well for like
Yeah,
traveling
I have that
gigs.
one and I really like it.
And I was surprised how much it didn't bother me that it
Yeah,
was so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
small. Because I had the big Lele. Is that right?
Yeah, nice, nice.
I'm learning. I'm a lifelong learner. Um, I had that big one for a while, and then I got used to that, and it's like it does feel nice to have a giant volume pedal, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
But then I downsized to the slightly smaller one, and it's like, oh, this is not that much different, and it feels great.
yeah, totally.
And then I can fit more on the board.
Yeah. What shoe size do you use?
12.
Okay, yeah, I'm like 11 or so. So like,
Okay, yeah.
I mean, neither one of us has small feet.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but that Mini, yeah, the Dunlop Mini is like surprisingly
yeah,
comfy.
yeah.
Mine is
So
kind of like loosened up a bit. I need to like tighten it up. Or
okay.
I don't know if those have like a
Yeah, I think they have some like side
shelf
screw
life.
or something.
Okay.
Maybe.
I've had some Fenders back in the day that just like at a certain point they just wear out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say for expression pedals and volume pedals, I don't care that much about the size. All right. So features versus limitations, or features versus quality. I think I used to be very much, also with guitars, honestly, attracted by just like, this can do everything. It is kind of a cliche, but yeah, eventually you're like, okay, I would prefer if pedals are more specialized.
Yeah.
Like, this is the kind of thing that is doing, it does it very well. That's it.
Because you run into like, yeah, the jack of all trades, master of none
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, and also, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it just feels like you work faster if it's just like, I just have this distortion that sounds like this. Boom.
I definitely
Like,
have just like choice paralysis in my everyday life too. It's like if I have too much to think about, I just get stuck. And so I definitely have come to appreciate stuff that's a little more specialized in what it does. Like even the Volante, which it's my main delay pedal. It has a bunch of sounds it's capable of, but it is at its heart, it's just the Benson Echo Rec in pedal form. It's got like secondary functions too, which is good to have. My brain doesn't always work the best with those, or I just more to think about.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's plenty I'm missing out on that pedal, but just the knobs on the face, it's like, I know what it does. It's going to sound good. It's going to sound musical all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, like, I feel like I just reserve, like, I do have the EHX Stomp, which has so many features, right?
Yeah.
Like, very little limitations. So I kind of feel like I just save all that energy for like one or two pedals, and then the rest is just like, this is A, this is B, this is C. Like, because I don't know. And I think also usually you just get better results when, you just have to use what you have instead of constantly switching. Like, oh, for this I'm gonna use this, and then for this I'm gonna use this other thing. Like, I don't know. Even honestly, within the modelers, I think it's better to just decide like, and just pretend like you have fewer options.
That's kind of what I do too. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I'll get a new pedal that can do a lot of stuff, and then spend like a couple hours at the beginning messing with it, futzing it, and then I'll find stuff I like, and then I'm kind of just like, even if I don't consciously do it, it's like, well, I found my sounds on here more or less, and then maybe like somewhere down the line I'll investigate more deeply. But yeah, I just find the things it does really well.
Yeah,
or they like work for me at least. And then yeah,
totally.
Set up my own limitations.
Honestly, I think also like I feel like when I was younger, I don't know how to say it. It's like, not like I didn't care about quality, but it's kind of like with food, like, right? Like you get older and you start getting like, oh yeah, this tastes different. Like, it is worth the money.
For sure.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, it was just like, oh, how can you pay more than like $100 or 150 for a distortion pedal? Like that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Or I mean, stuff like Strymon to me was like, oh, that's just for like lawyers and dentists, and like this is all just nonsense. And then eventually you're like, oh no, this is.
Then you play it, and it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. And I mean, it's kind of like even stuff that you're not thinking about, like they've already thought about it for you in a way.
I do like the idea of having just a Boss pedal board though.
Because
I do love Boss.
Yeah. We've gone through that. I haven't. I mean, I think I only own one Boss pedal, and I think I've only ever had that and the multi effects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I had we talked on our first episode about our intros to pedals, and I had the turbo distortion, and then the flanger and the
Ottawa,
and the Boss DD20. Yeah. So I was on my way to a fully Boss board for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I think Boss. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like they also just, they're definitely more on the side of like limitations. And
totally. Yeah, it's like this is what.
Yeah.
Some of those delay pedals do a little bit more.
Yeah. But I think even like the small delay pedals, they're not that. It's like, okay, here's your modes. Mm-hmm. You have like a couple options, and that's about it. And
then going back to like form factor too, it's like you know what you're getting with those. It's just like, which is great.
Totally.
They're built like tanks.
Yeah. All right. Then the next one was tool versus robots.
Oh yes.
I feel like here we're starting to get into more like philosophical aspects of pedals. I think so. Maybe just like, what do I even mean by this? I think I'm also thinking of it in terms of like a smartphone versus a normal phone, or a dumb phone, whatever we want to call it. Yeah. Like a smart pedal versus a dumb pedal, right?
Yeah. Like you brought up the Chase Bliss Mood before the episode about this.
That feels like or the microcosm. Like those definitely feel more like robots in this spectrum. Which I feel like I like having some of those.
Yeah, they're definitely good in contrast with the more like nuts and bolts.
I get a little bit nervous when I see like somebody posting a board online and it's all smart pedals. Like it's like only All Blood or only Chase Bliss. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like how and I mean, obviously, like I'm all for like weird music and weird, like that's what I do, but like I don't know, it feels like the amount of decisions that are being taken for you and then compounded with more and more of this type of pedal. I'm like, well, at what point, like how is it going to sound like anything but this is all this type of pedals?
I feel like for me too, it like that gets me away from like guitar playing too, where it's the combination of some more basic stuff and then those robots, as we call them.
Like I mean, it to a degree, it's almost like, and I feel like when people say like, "Oh, it's almost like a collaborator," like, yeah, and then at some point I'm like, "Well, there's too many people in the band now."
Yeah, too many cooks.
Yeah, like it's you plus like 5 pedals that like each of them has like a mind of its own. um, yeah, I think to me, like again, maybe it's something that like has happened over time. Like I feel like I used to be more excited about pedals that like could do so much on their own. Um, and at some point it started becoming clear, like, oh no, actually, sure, maybe like I do have the microcosm and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but
I think you said
yeah,
too, maybe it was before we started recording, but sometimes those pedals just sound like those pedals too, and then it's like,
yeah,
and then
totally.
it's,
Yeah,
and then it's, I don't know, it's maybe crutch is the wrong word, but it feels like it
yeah,
can
yeah,
be a crutch where it's like, well, even the
yeah.
mood for me, it's like I know it's gonna sound good when it's gonna sound cool,
Hmm.
and so I'll do it.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like having like a really good condiment or like a really good
mm-hmm.
sauce, and it's like you can't just put the same sauce on everything. um,
And that's why having
but
having not a bunch of those robot pedals is nice too, because
yeah,
it kind of limits you in that way.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I mean, even for me, like if we get into more like out there pedals that like, yeah, like when we're saying tool versus robot, then I feel like, yeah, I think before, like I had mentioned that I think I was thinking of it in terms of like instrument versus robot, which
Mm-hmm.
is more complicated because the, when we get into these more complex pedals that have really like their sounds, people also consider that like, oh, it's like its own instrument. But I
Mm-hmm.
think if we really think about like an instrument, like a normal instrument, like a guitar,
Mm-hmm.
those you have to play them. Like
Yeah.
they're not doing anything on their own. Um, so I think even with more like extreme pedals, I still like the ones where like I have to play them. Like I have to turn the
Yeah.
knobs
Yeah.
to make big changes. And obviously a lot of that has to do with the fact that like because my pedals are on the keyboard stand, so like I can just reach and do stuff. So like I understand if you have them on the floor, it's more useful to have them do stuff without you having to bend over the whole time, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I think in the end, like you do get way more personality in how it's going to sound if you have to do more work.
Yeah. I think that too is maybe part of the reason on those Chase Bliss pedals I haven't used like the dip switches on the back too much.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Partially it's because that's another thing that makes my head hurt to think about. Just
Yeah.
more stuff to learn, and also because it does like the ramping stuff, and so it just it's again one of those things where it just feels like I'm letting the pedal do too much on its own.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas like you just said, like I want to be in a little more control sometimes.
Yeah. 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 And I don't know if it's so much like it's not like it bothers me that I'm not making the decisions. It's just
Yeah,
like musically, I think it's more interesting
for
when,
sure.
yeah, just like when I'm playing or like, and I mean, honestly, if I don't know, man, maybe maybe I'm just kind of tired of the whole like, oh, I want like pedals to be collaborators. Like
Mm-hmm.
people should be your collaborators.
It kind of reminds me too of there's this plugin I got, this like digital instrument. I forget even what it was, but it was this cool, creepy like string plugin where I could just hit a button and then it would do a bunch of cool shit, and then and then I recorded something and it sounded cool, and part of me was like, well, this feels like cheap and unfair because it's like I didn't do anything. I played some pretty basic chords. And it sounds really cool, and it's like I wonder. Yeah, I don't want that to be like a trend because like it took the
Well, I mean,
it took like
it
the
very much is.
yeah I know
Yeah.
but and I still released the song or whatever, so it's on a record of mine. I do think I added some other things to it a little bit, not much, but
Yeah.
but it's like it like takes the work or the art making out
Mm-hmm.
of making art, where it's just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
no, I'm just triggering something that some person made this cool plugin. So like, good for them. But
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean,
that's like,
yeah, I've just been thinking a lot about like what do I value in my life, and like what is even like being human mean.
yeah.
And yeah, it's like I want to play with people. Like if I'm playing solo, I feel like it should feel like I'm playing solo to myself. Like I don't want that experience to try to emulate what it's like to play with somebody else. So in that way, I'm like, I mean, it is cool to like, I like the idea of like having these robots like doing stuff in the background, or like working within these machines that are participating in the music. But like, I don't know, I think at the end of the day, like I'm just more interested in playing with other people, or like playing an instrument. um yeah, so I don't know. Again, maybe it's the same as with the features. Like I feel like that's something where I want to limit it to like concentrating in one or two pedals, and then have the rest be more dumb. All right. Then here's where we really get. No. Sorry. We still have a slightly more normal one. Personality versus neutral.
Oh yeah. I feel, I don't know what I like. I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of more neutral, I guess. Just like thinking through my pedals,
Mm-hmm.
and outside of the Lost and Found, which is like a multi effect, that does some weird stuff. Most of my stuff is pretty plain Jane neutral, I would say.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of any of your pedals that would be obvious, like, oh, that's this.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I mean, even the drives and stuff like that you're choosing, it feels like it.
Yeah,
not saying it doesn't matter which one it is, right? But like, I think from a record it would be hard to tell. Oh, that's X, Y, and Z, right? I don't know. I
think that too. Yeah, it's like it gets me to just play guitar more too, and then and kind of what you said earlier is just like knowing your stuff really well, and so I know my basic pedals pretty well, and so I know how to manipulate them, and like loop or whatever with the volante and stuff like that, and like
because I think also a lot of these topics, it's also about the fact that like we are combining pedals always.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm doing like too many like food and cooking analogies, but like, yeah, like with cooking, like potatoes are plain and that's fine, or like, I don't know. I mean, even meat, like you have to season it a lot. You rarely eat just raw meat without anything, right? So it's like, it's fine if some of these pedals are pre-plain, or like they just do what they do, because I'm not gonna necessarily just play through one of them.
Yeah. Or even like in the context of a band too. It's like,
sure, totally.
Yeah, where your ingredients are coming from other members too. It's like,
yeah.
Even if I just have like a basic overdrive, it's gonna sit in the mix really well with this other stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Because like when we're talking like personality pedals, like what are some examples? I mean, the microcosm again kind of fits that.
Yeah, big personality.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I mean, certainly some of those modes. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, well, especially like when it came out, it was like every like, and I think that's why it took me a while to buy one, because it was kind of this like YouTuber pedal. Yeah, like I mean, there's some modes that are like so like. I mean, I feel like they've become kind of memes, like Mosaic 4. It's like everybody loves that one.
Yep, that was one I used and I had it.
Yeah. And there has been gigs where like I have seen like a microcosm from far away, and then when it came, I was like, oh, I know what mode you're in. Not just so yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think some of those pedals that, I mean, probably like most things that Chase Bliss does, a lot of the All Blood, like definitely strong personalities. And I think if you are careful with them and you still like, I don't know, like maybe like push them in certain ways or
if it still like serves the music too, I think, because it's like if it
totally. Yeah, but I think it's still more interesting if it's like if you did some work and like found some settings that like are more specific to what you're doing. Yeah, also again like what you're combining it with, what you're saying too, like when is it coming in, like what is going on musically. But I don't know, I mean, because also like we can even think about like some distortions have like a pretty specific tone, like, and I mean it is like, I don't know if we've talked about this, like a rat distortion. Like it took me a very long time to understand like why people like them, because I feel like depending the EQ, and I don't mean just like the knob, but like the EQ in itself. I feel like when you're moving the gain knob, the EQ changes a lot.
Yeah.
So like when you're on lower gain, it also sounds thinner to my ears, and when you start cranking it, like it gets way fatter. So I don't know. Like I think when I finally understood, like, because I guess I hadn't thought like, oh yeah, let's just crank it. I was like, okay, well, this is a distortion, so like let's put it somewhere in the middle. And honestly, like I don't like rats that much for like mid gain. But like with the distortion at maximum, like when you're basically using it as a fuzz, it sounds amazing. And it was this moment of like recognizing that sound or that feel from some recordings, yeah, like some albums and bands, and being like, oh, this is it. So in that way, like I think a pedal having a strong personality can be a great thing. When again it's like very specialized and like this is the sound of this pedal. And kind of like if you want that sound, you have to go with it. But at the same time, I'm kind of, I don't know, I get kind of bored when you see like, I don't know, like another video of some like guy playing metal and it's like you have to have the 5105 or whatever. Sorry, what's the number?
5150 or something.
Yeah, 5150. Thank you. Yeah, like a 5150 and a tube screamer and like these are the settings. And it's like
I never liked where it's like prescribed where you have to do the same with the sound, because I just don't think that's true. It's just like,
well, I mean, I think it is true if you want that sound.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just don't see the point in
of just totally
copying the sound. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Like just replicating something.
Yeah, like as a starting point is fine, but like, I don't, if that's like your goal, it's like, okay, cool. Now you sound like everybody else, but also you don't, because you don't play like them, and you're like, I don't know.
Well, it's probably different too as like a gigging musician versus like if you're just if you're just a hobbyist, like wanting to sound like whoever, which is that's fine.
I don't know, but I think even if you're just a bedroom guitarist, like I think you're gonna have more fun if you get out
exploring
of
that. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like just get some things, learn how to use them, and then learn to get the results that you want with what you have, instead of just having to constantly buy a new pedal for like one sound. Yeah. But so I don't know. Yeah, I feel like with the personality versus neutral, like it's a fine line, because I think sometimes we think that we don't care. Like, oh, this just has to do this, but it could be anything. And then you start trying more, and it's like, oh no, actually the one that I have, I like it better than, like, I mean, in your case, like for example, like what is more neutral than a volume pedal?
Yeah.
And then there you go, like you actually really care about which one it is. So in a way, like the taper or the mechanism could be the personality, or the size could be the personality of the volume pedal. I mean, for me, an example could also be like the POG. It's like, okay, it's like your signal and then an octave up and an octave down, and that's it. And it is polyphonic. Yeah, I mean, there's been like other octave pedals around, like it still tracks well. Like there's nothing wrong with it. but like the octave down has like a subtle thing where like the EQ is a little bit different, and like I miss the so I don't know. It's just like a lot of subtle things that I end up adding up that I feel like end up making a pedal have, even if it's a pretty subtle personality, it can still be, you can get pretty attached to it. And then obviously something like, the Great Destroyer, like that is all personality. But I think that's one where it's like 100% personality, but also 100% tool.
Yeah.
Like it's not a robot. You have to move the knobs.
Yeah, it's like it becomes like an extension of your instrument or whatever, where it's like
or you just have like a second instrument that you're
you're
playing with.
Yeah, you're like playing the pedal.
Okay, and now honesty.
Now we're.
I mean, does that make any sense to you? Like,
remind me again.
Well, I was thinking like obviously this overlaps with a lot of the things that we talked about, but I think I want pedals that are honest. That is like, this is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
These are my sounds. This is my design, and take it or leave it.
I think that kind of folds into like the limitations thing too, where it's like this like you're just unapologetically this is what like what's a good example of that, do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the distortions that we like, or
like the Greer light speed, I
like,
guess it's kind of like it's like a low to mid gain.
Yeah,
it doesn't get super hairy, but it's like,
it doesn't have like other modes.
No,
it's just like the EQ is just one knob, right? Or two.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it sounds amazing. I will say.
Yeah, like, or I don't know. I mean, even something like in the last episode we were talking about the Red Panda Tensor.
Mm-hmm.
That to me feels like a very like honest pedal in the sense where it's like it is kind of hard to use. Like if you try one, like I remember there was some knob where it's like, I think it might be like the speed or something, where like if you put it at noon, you get nothing. Because it's like, well, from noon to here is forwards and from noon to here is backwards.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, you have to read the manual or you have to watch a video or something, but like it's not, I don't need every pedal to hold my hand, or like I don't need, like it's fine if their settings are just bad.
I think the 29 pedal stuff is kind of like that too, where he's,
very much.
Like he's very much like, I know there's some quirks with these, but like this is what it does, and I did it for a reason. You might not like the reason, but he has a rhyme and reason behind his choices. What's his name again?
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
Jesse.
Yeah. I have the flower manual right here. Actually, where it's like 3 switches and 2 knobs, and it's just like pretty limited. Stuff you can do, but.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I can think of like an example of like a dishonest pedal, but oh, you know what? Yeah. I was thinking about this before. Like something like some like multi. I think maybe like the Electro Harmonics Canyon does this, where it's like you get like anytime that I see some like tape or analog delay emulation. But then when you move the time knob, it doesn't do the weird like pitch shifting.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is bullshit. Like, if it's an emulation, like, I mean, it's not like I'm a purist or something, but it's like, this is something
this is
that
part
is
of
like
it.
This is part of it. This is a byproduct of the technology that they were using.
Mm-hmm.
And this is important. Like, this is like, you're taking out something that can be used in a very creative way. Just so like you're just mellowing,
because it's like cleaner or whatever. It's like
so now it's like, oh, I can like, if I change the tap, I don't get a moment of like weirdness. It's like, why? Like, to me that goes kind of like against like what I want on a pedal. Like it's like, I don't know. I just enjoy where it's like, this is the design or this is the technology. These are the things that come with
warts
it.
And all,
Yeah. Because honestly, like I feel like often the most interesting sounds come from that, where you can exploit those weird spots. I mean, there are interesting point. Like I think it might be the Riverside. Like I haven't tried it, but I know that
is that
like
the Strymon?
Like the
drive
yellow
thing?
distortion. Yeah, because I think that is like part of or a lot of like the analog circuit.
Okay.
There's somewhere it's like one knob is doing multiple things.
Okay.
And that was part of like the marketing, like it's all sweet spots.
Yeah.
Because like as you're moving this thing, it's adjusting other things so that you don't have to
like compensating those like shortcomings.
Yeah.
Or
So
like
it's
shortcomings, depends how you look at it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it sounds great, and like I probably would really appreciate that, but like on a
philosophical level, it's like
on a philosophical level, I'm like, no, that's wrong. Like, let it be that like when you're changing the distortion knob, like you have to adjust the EQ, because that's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's the thing with the flower pedal, that drive pedal. It's like, yeah, the EQ, it's pretty dark for a lot of it. And again, Jamie was like, yeah, that's kind of because you have to. I don't want to like change the EQ automatically when you change the drive. Because then because that's not how it works.
Yeah. So I don't, or like I forget. Do you still have the count to 5, or were you selling it?
I sold that. Yeah.
Okay, you sold it. Yeah. I've only tried it very briefly.
That one's full of quirks.
Because a friend of mine, a friend of mine has it, and that one feels like lots of personality.
Yeah.
Very, very honest.
Yes. Yeah. That one is a warts and all. Like.
Yeah, it's just like this is how it is. Like the labels on the knobs, it's just like, well, that's what it does. Like I don't care if it's clear or not. Like that is literally what it's doing. Which, this. Oh man, sorry. I think like this is becoming like a rant or something. But like, how do you feel about when a pedal has like very esoteric like names for the functions?
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like when they get cute with it.
No. Yeah. Weirdly, like I almost prefer like no labels than that. Like I get the idea of like, I don't want to call this gain, because then you're gonna think automatically about like, this is how I set up a gain on every pedal, right? Like I like the idea of like, you have to listen to it and take it as a new experience, right? So in that way, I see the appeal of like, oh, let's like draw something or no labels.
Yeah.
But
I guess drawings are better. Yeah, because sometimes they. Yeah, it's like when they get cutesy with the names and stuff is when I'm out.
Yeah, because it's like, well, and then even more like if I go to the manual and the descriptions are like some like poetic thing, I'm like, no. Like tell me what it's doing. Tell me what's happening.
It's dishonest.
That's yeah, like that's how my brain works. Like even if it's something that's like way over my head, I prefer that.
Yeah, because you want to know, like, you want to know the actual, like function of this.
Yeah. And I mean also like I'm going to learn from
parameter.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I've either I've explained it well enough, or like I've brought you over, but I feel like now we're both very on pro honesty on pedals.
Yeah, I've honestly I've never thought about it in those terms before, but that is definitely yeah. I think I agree with you on a philosophical level about that.
I think that probably covers that. And then the last thing that I had was looks.
Oh yeah. I definitely feel like
we need hands-on pedals.
I think I do sometimes. Or like I will say that, so my current board is mostly green pedals. I kind of just fell into it, but then so when I got the light speed though, instead of buying a slightly cheaper used one, I got a new green one.
Yeah.
So it fit the theme of the board, which is kind of stupid, but also whatever. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think everything is green except the volume pedal is not green, but it's a nice light brown.
It's like a
thing.
brown. Yeah, it goes with them. Yeah.
The JHS Unicorn is a blue, which fits with the green, but it'd be cool if it was green, I guess. And then the Flint the Strymon Flint has, instead of those like off-white knobs, it has the black knobs. So that kind of that kind of fits with anything.
Wait, so do you wait the Volante or which one?
The Flint, sorry.
Oh, the Flint. Yeah. Did you change the knobs?
I bought it used that way. It was just one of those like blackout ones, I think, or whatever.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Which for that you just have to the blackout for the Flint is just different knobs. There's
knobs.
But so I that is a consideration for better or worse for me sometimes, where it's like, is it going to fit the theme of this? And then just like looks alone too. It's like, I feel like I'm kind of a traditionalist as far as like, I just want a basic looking classic pedal. But like the 29 pedal stuff is cool. It's definitely like it's still it's classic looking, but in just a different, I don't know, just a different kind of way. Or it's just like
he really found he really found like a thing where it's like no art.
Yeah.
But like the design is so strong.
It catches the eye for sure.
Yeah. You immediately are like, okay, what's that? Or if you know the brand, you're like, that's a 29 pedal. Yeah, I don't know.
Artwork is another interesting question too. Like, it's
like, I'm trying to think of like if there's been a pedal that I wanted and I kind of decided not to buy it because it was so ugly.
Yeah.
And I don't think so.
Well, maybe it's because you see it so ugly, and then you're just never gonna buy it, no matter what. Or it's like you don't even consider buying it because you see it and it's ugly.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like I don't know. I can't think. Okay, I can't even remember like who was making this, or if it was like just like his brand, but like Wes Borland, the guitar player from Limp Bizkit.
Yes.
He had a couple like signature pedals where I think like he had also drawn the art.
Of course he did.
The ugliest pedals I've ever seen. Like it was like a teenager like on the back of a book, and not in a cool way. Like just like, I don't know. Yeah. So those, I don't remember what they did. Like it wasn't that interesting, but I feel like if I had wanted those, I think I would have just like put a sticker on them or something. But yeah, other than that, like I think it's more like I'm more excited about it if it looks cool.
Yeah. Going back to
but at the end of the day, I'll probably buy it either way.
Not to keep hating on the Canyons too, but
they're ugly.
Yeah. I think a lot of the electroharmonic stuff I just don't like aesthetically. And I'm not sure what it is. I don't know.
I mean, they feel generic, but it also feels like they're trying.
Yeah.
Because like Boss feels very generic, but it's like, well, this is it. Like there's no art.
They were they were right.
Color,
just like it's like how the Telecaster was right, like right when they started. It's like, we nailed it. So.
Yeah. Or like a classic MXR pedal. It's like, this is the shape, these are the knobs, that's it. But yeah, like electroharmonics isn't this weird thing where like they do have, I feel like they always have some sort of art.
Yeah, there's some graphic that Yeah,
and it's almost never like amazing.
It's like tolerable at best, I feel like.
Like,
okay, whatever. Yeah. Like I can live with this, but
yeah.
But then there was like the JHS art scheme. I kind of like that, just like the minimalism of
like a drawing or something.
Yeah, just like a simple drawing. Doesn't have the name on the top.
Yeah.
And it's like consistent through most of their line, I guess.
Yeah, I do like like when you see a pedal and you know, like, oh, that's that brand.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly, I think with Walrus, it kind of annoys me that like they have like multiple
Oh yeah,
lines.
I used to
And
have their
yeah.
the Julia, I think their chorus, but
Uh-huh.
like I had the National Parks version because for a
Okay.
while I had a bunch of pedals with animals on them too.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No, and I mean, I feel like there's some Walrus pedals that is what I would think of when I think of it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like the Julia. But then it's like once in a while, like they'll have some stuff that just looks like a different brand.
Yeah.
And then they also have that Mako series that looks completely different.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. There's sometimes when I'm like, you need to choose like your
Pick a
your
lane.
deal.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. I mean, obviously they can do whatever they
Yeah.
want. People like the pedals, like
Because then they have that like canvas line of more like utility stuff that has its own look too.
Yeah. Which is I mean, it's just like what are they supposed to do? Like do like another brand for those? Like no,
I think
it's fine that they're all Warhols, but
Walrus was maybe one of the first brands I noticed, or like boutique brands, because I think I saw somewhere online that was it the Janus Fuzz or something like that? It was like a fuzz tremolo.
Oh yeah.
Where it's got
with a joystick
looking thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that, and I was like, oh, I didn't know this was even like possible. I've never played it, or I certainly haven't owned it. I don't think I've played it, but it was one that was like very striking.
Yeah.
Just form factor wise.
Yeah. And honestly, like like a custom enclosure, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Like when you find one where it's like, it's not even like the size is pretty normal, but like I've never seen this enclosure before.
Mm-hmm.
That's hats off. You spent some money making those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, it's more like I'll be excited. Like I can see myself like buying one color over another one if there's the options. Like I care about it, but it's definitely pretty late in the process of deciding.
I know, like if I'm ever like shopping for a beer or something like that, and there's and I'm down to like two I've never had, I'm gonna go with the one that has the better art for sure.
Yeah.
Or the art that I'm more drawn to, I guess, or whatever. Yeah. So I do appreciate good aesthetics, and I think it is important. It's not. It obviously isn't the first thing.
Yeah.
But it shows it shows effort and care, or just like
Although I can also
just a taste thing, I guess.
Yeah. But I can also get behind pedals that are just like super plain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I prefer that than like.
But that's a choice too.
Art.
Yeah. I mean that's
yeah. Like all the stuff from like Fairfield.
Yep.
Where it's just like stamped.
Just like the raw metal. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay, that's cool. Mm-hmm. I like that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe trying to think like what's the coolest looking pedal.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of I feel like a lot of the latest stuff from All Blood, they have really nice art, and like it's like the art is the whole pedal. It's like okay, that's very nice. And again, custom enclosure, like it looks very distinctive.
I think the Line 6 DL4 is like a very
okay, like the old one.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it is.
It's a quite specific kind of green, I guess, but
yeah, and also like the enclosure and everything is very like.
It is very like, it's very like because when it comes
like
out
a Transformers or something
like the early 2000s or like late 90s or something. So it's very like of a time.
Yeah. Is it metal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, because it kind of looks like it could be plastic.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, there's all those like.
I think that's. Yeah.
I was just reminded of the Dan Electro pedals that are all. Plastic.
Yeah. See, but that's what I mean. Like, I feel like to me, a DL4 also has the thing of like this. If it was plastic, it could be like a weird like transformer or something like that.
Yeah.
Because it has some ridges or something too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. But yeah, again, it's all like no art. Like the art is the knobs and the labels and everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, and before when you were talking about like getting very excited about having all green, I still have 2 pink pedals on the board, right? The Ana Echo and then my custom Fast Roadshows one is like hot pink, black and white. And yeah, I would love to have more pink pedals.
I at one point
and
was gonna make a second board of just like leftover blue pedals that I had.
Nice.
And I got pretty close at one point, and I think I've sold too many now to be able to do that again, which is a good thing. But,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's also like I can't imagine prioritizing that much.
Yeah.
It's more one of those things where it's like, oh, this is meant to be. Like,
yes, exactly. Yeah, because it was. Yeah, I mean, it was all pedals that I liked. Obviously, so like I didn't buy it just because it was blue, but it's like it certainly works in his favor.
Nice. Yeah, I think that covers. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like I do appreciate a pedal that is just like crazy and like, I mean, even like stupid.
Yeah. Swing for the fences kind of thing.
Yeah. Like there's that Ranger Effects one where you have to like put liquid inside of it.
Oh yeah.
Or like there's one from.
Was it like Cooper Effects? There used to be like chips or something like that. Was that them or was that someone else?
Like the cartridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean that one is like that makes more sense. I think, but like, yeah, like there's, I think it might be called Matterverse is the brand, and they make one where it's like 2 probes and you have to like stick like a vegetable.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing. Like I'm not gonna buy it because again it would just be there for like a party trick.
Yeah.
But I love that there's people making those things. So yeah, whatever we want to call that, like creativity or like ingenuity or something like that. Like I really like that, even if it's like not practical at all. I just want to like see those things happen, and they make me so happy.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen the Zevex made? What is it called? It's like a thing that is like powered by like candles.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh my god, it's amazing. It's like a whole like robot, like a sculpture, and it's like it's like a steampunk pedal.
Okay.
It's like, okay, the heat from the candle is like moving this thing, and then there's also like a rotating disc that, and then there's a photocell that is like measuring the light that is coming through from the candle through the disc, and that's
wild.
So it's something like it ends up being like, oh, it's like a vibrato or something.
Yeah.
Like a harmonic tremolo or something like that. Like it's the sound is cool, but it's not that.
It sounds like a Univibe kind of thing, because the Univibe has like a photocell.
Yeah, but like the thing, it's amazing.
It's a piece of art. Yeah.
Yeah, like what we were talking about in last episode with the tape delays. Like I am drawn to that, even if I end up not owning those things. Like I like something that's like,
it goes back to like the tactile element of it all, or just like
very much.
It's like an actual thing.
Yeah. So I mean, not like my top priority, definitely, because I end up being pretty pragmatic, but like it's not that I don't like those things. It's not that especially like the way things are going, like I think it's nice to have objects like that are so like unapologetically like, yeah, this thing is massive and it weighs a lot and it's super impractical, but like it's really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Should we go to music?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
All right.
Something I've been listening to is there's this record. It came out maybe almost 10 years ago. It's called The Way Is Red, and it's by this trio of, I believe they're English sisters, called the Staves. With this new music chamber group called Y Music. So it's the Staves and Y Music.
Okay, this is very funny because my like a great friend in Spain, Javi. I feel like he's told me about this band like 4 times, and every time I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And now I just had the same thing where it's like, I've never heard of this, and then suddenly it was like, oh, I think this is that band that I keep forgetting about.
Yeah, and I haven't listened to much of their other stuff, to be honest. But yes, this record is them, the Staves, and then this Y Music, like new music chamber ensemble with a really cool instrumentation. There's like trumpet and flute and a couple strings. It's a really cool ensemble. So it's just these voices, and then this group. I guess there's maybe some guitar on some tracks, some acoustic guitar, but the Staves have these really cool like close harmonies. Just their voices just meld together just so wonderfully. And then it's a lot of their songs as well, or maybe I'm sure they collaborated, obviously, but but then there's also some songs that Y Music wrote that on some of their other records that the Staves just added vocals to, just like wordless vocals.
Oh, cool.
And it's this cool combination of this like really beautiful harmonies and beautiful tunes, and then some really like angular new music, like pretty complex stuff. But the marriage of that with these voices together is like, I don't know. It's just it touches all the bases for me, because I love cheesy. Not that it's cheesy even, but just like I don't know, just like
like comfy.
Yeah, just like
nice,
classically beautiful music, and then also this like this weird out there element, and just I love when those things meet and it works, and this does that in spades.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really it's some of my favorite music in the world, I would say. So please,
wow,
please check it out.
All right,
I'm begging you.
All right, mine. It's kind of ridiculous. Like I had something else, and then I was thinking about this, and I was like, no, this needs to be said. Radiohead, The King of Limbs.
Oh yeah, excellent.
I do not know why people hate that album.
I did not gel with it the first time I listened to it. Did we talk about this before?
No.
I was talking to someone else about this maybe,
so.
But
I don't know. Yeah.
Because I think it came out right after, not right up. It was the next record after In Rainbows, which is like a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And so I think that's part of it for people, where it was like it's just not as good. And maybe that was for me too, because I listened, and like there were a couple tunes I liked, and then didn't think about it for a while, and then it was only like a couple years ago that I listened to it again, and was like, oh no, this is like really fucking cool. There's like,
but so my thing is like I get that they're doing like the looping thing and like sampling and stuff, but like I don't think it's that different from like In Rainbows, like stylistically. I don't think it's. I think like when people talk about it, it's like if it was a completely different band, or if they're making this like I don't know what, like musique concrète or something like just like if they have gone completely a different direction. It's like if you like so much In Rainbows, how can you hate this? Like, how can you not get over the differences?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I almost feel like sometimes it really feels like there's 2 versions of this album, and like I've listened to the good one every time somehow, and there's one horrible one out there that is the one that people talk about.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like it's just every time that I listen to it, like I can like put it in the background. I feel like it's just like a pretty easy to listen, good Radiohead album. I honestly like probably like one of my. I don't know. I'm not gonna say like top whatever, but like I think it's one of the better ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better than some that people really like.
Have you seen the live?
The From the Basement. Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like that's what sometimes people say, like, oh, that's actually a better version because like they're actually playing everything.
Yeah, it is cool to see them like recreate some of those weird.
Because
some of the loops are like
yeah,
imperfect or whatever too, in a cool way.
Yeah. There you go. That's my recommendation from this week. Like, go back, listen to it, stop hating on this album. I mean, if you don't like Radiohead at all, then sure.
Yeah.
Like, I get that. But if
it is definitely worth going back and reevaluating.
Yeah, like if you like Radiohead at all, then like give it another chance. Stop saying it's bad.
And you can email us at stompboxing@gmail.com. That's fake. We don't have that email address.
I mean, we
could.
No, we have one now.
Oh, we do. Oh, great.
So it's but it is stompboxingpod.
Okay, gotcha.
At gmail.com.
So if you want to send us mail,
if you want to send some hate mail about King of Limbs,
our inbox is open.
Fight me. not in person. I'm not.
Don't fight me either, for the record.
I think neither one of us.
We don't like to fight, really. I'm pretty weak too, so.
Yeah. Have you been in a fight?
No.
Okay.
I would no.
I mean, I think I've never been past like shoving something, but
I would not.
I don't know. I do feel like I'm getting. It's weird. I feel like with age, I'm getting more likely to end up fighting somebody, and I don't know how I feel about it.
We should all get punching bags, and then we can just practice.
Yeah. Or maybe when this is out, maybe eventually, like if we really get popular, like we can do a Patreon, and then if you pay us enough, like we can fight each other.
Yeah. That sounds healthy.
With pedal gloves.
Oh, there we go.
To honor the Stompboxing.
Of course. Which those cost extra too.
Yeah. Or maybe we just do like a people in the US do this in high school, like in like this like robotic clubs where like you build a robot and then they fight each other. What is that called?
Oh, there was a show on Comedy Central called BattleBots when I was younger.
Yeah. But I feel like don't do like that. Also, like people do this in high school sometimes, don't they?
I don't know.
Or am I making this up? Maybe I'm making this
up. Not in my
high
school, but there's a lot of high schools here.
Yeah, but I'm imagining now like we put your pedal board and my pedal board, and they have to fight somehow. I don't know if like we just throw it against each other.
You have a T-Rex on yours, so I'm taking the T-Rex.
Yeah. Well, it's technically a chameleon. But
is it?
Like a T-Rex.
Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind then.
Wow. Yeah. All right. Enough.
All right.
Enough nonsense.
This has been another episode of Stompboxing. My name's Dan.
My name is Carlos.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.